Hey YouTubers, it's me, Monkeydragon here. How about all you green gobs out there? Well anyways guys, this is going to be everything that I know about Aliens Clonal Marines. First I'm going to talk about story mode, and then I'll talk about multiplayer later. But first let's talk about story mode. So campaign, from what they understand, it is basically going to be set after you go to Eden Prime. I do believe that's the correct name of it. Um, and that's set afterwards, after, the huge reactor explosion and all that kind of stuff. And basically what is going on is that you're the kind of follow-up team, seeing what's going on, what happened there, and you're going through trying to find out. But it's not going to follow the exact storyline because it is a separate own storyline. But this game is hyper-realistic in the sense that they even got the same audio clips for guns and for the aliens actual talking, or not their talking, but the sound effects of the aliens. So it looks really good. I like it. But the actual storyline, it is going to progress in the sense that you can also level up within the storyline itself. So you can do challenges and all that kind of stuff, but challenges only unlock it 3 at a time. So when you do one, another one comes in. So it's not like Call of Duty where you have like 150,000 challenges to do at once. You only have these 3 challenges, you get them done, then you move on to the next ones. That's the basic way that it works out. I'll get into leveling on storyline a little bit later on. But for the actual way it plays in storyline, it is actually a 4-man co-op, so you can get you and 3 of your buddies to join you, or you can open it up to the public and have people join you and play, the regular storyline. And also, what they did say about, when more people join, whether or not it gets harder, easier, all that kind of stuff, what they did say is that at certain points in the storyline, there will be more aliens, and for those points where they're really not there, or for the points where they're not going to increase the numbers, what they'll change the spawn location, because usually in a first person shooter, you move forwards, they keep spawning in front of you, behind you is clear. But when you have the 4 players, they'll even spawn up behind you, so you guys kind of have to watch your 6 and everything. But in first players, you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, so it is a 4-man co-op story mode complete, so that's really cool. And let's talk a little bit about the leveling up. There is actually a custom class, and you can change it in-game while you're playing the actual storyline. Like while you're actually playing, it's not like you completed the mission and then you got this time to change your class. You can do it right then and there, changing everything. And you level up, and as you level up, you unlock new weapons, new weapon attachments, new secondaries, new perks, new armor loadouts, all that kind of stuff. And I do want to quickly touch on, from what I understand on everything that I've read, the actual loadout and the way you level up in story mode or campaign, whatever you want to call it, also works in multiplayer. So it kind of carries over. If you ever played Brink, that's the way it works too. It works both ways. So that if you level up here, level up here. So yeah, it's from what I understand. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm like 85% sure that it carries over, because that's what I've understood from what I've read. So it carries over. And now let's go ahead and dive on into the multiplayer. The multiplayer, there is 2 game modes that I know is confirmed. The other ones are kind of speculation, rumor. One is Team Deathmatch, and the other one is survival, or some variation of like survival or something of that nature. Basically what it is for Team Deathmatch is that it's you and your buddies versus aliens, and you switch off. So you play for like 5 minutes, and then you guys switch off on teams. And the aliens even have their own customizable, loadouts and stuff, but I'll get on to the Marines first and then to the aliens. So the Marines, they have different loadouts, and here's a picture of their kind of loadout. And you see that you can actually change their weapons, their secondaries. You can change their armor and stuff, and you can also change the trait, or quote unquote kind of like perk. You can change what their little ability will be like, and that's the way it works, which is pretty cool. And now I'm also going to get into the customization, and you can actually customize your Marine to look like so many different stuff. There's different things that you can do. You can customize the helmet, the head, the armor, or the clothes, basically the body skin. You can change a lot of different things on the customization. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like it. Now let's move on over to the alien. Oh wait, first let me quickly say this. For the Marines, you have 5 custom loadout classes, as far as I know. And let's move over to the aliens. The aliens, this is what their loadout looks like. It's just 3 different types of aliens. You have the one that is the soldier class, which is, obviously the one that you have a little more health, you're not as agile, but you have the, the strength to kill a lot quicker. And then you have kind of like the recon one, where you die kind of quickly, but you move extremely fast and you pounce and do all that kind of stuff. And then you have the spitter, which is kind of the range attack of the version of, you know, the aliens and stuff. That's the one that spits. It doesn't, once again, have much health. It's meant to be, you know, going to take you out at far range. So that's what that one's meant for. And you can change different things about the aliens. You know, their different attacks, whether, you know, how you attack with your primary attack, and then how you attack with your secondary attack, which is usually your tail, where you can spin and all that kind of stuff. But it also depends on which class you take, because obviously the spitter has different attacks than the soldier. So, and there's also different things for the actual skeleton themselves. The skeletons, they actually have different variations. One is thicker, where you obviously you can take more damage, and the one is called a hollowed out exoskeleton, where you're a lot lighter weight, and that's pretty much what you have for the aliens. It's the same variation for the Marines, but, you know, just like Kevlar and stuff. It's nothing really special. And the aliens, they have the ability to go on walls and everything. And every surface they're able to climb on and just jump back and forth, which is really cool. And really quickly, I want to state that the level cap is 60. That's so far the most recent statement that they've made is for the game, is that the level cap is 60. And that's as far as it goes. And now I want to touch on the multiplayer, the super soldiers, or the special things that you've seen in-game between, you know, like the smart gun, the flamethrower, the... I can't remember what the name of the one alien was, but, you know, the big, huge, bulking one. That one, those are all special spawns. The flamethrower and smart gun, they spawn randomly on the map. Or not so much randomly, but there's different locations where they can spawn, but there's only a limited amount that do spawn. And the same thing goes with the aliens. If you want to become one of the special ones, those ones, they spawn randomly in the map, and then you kind of have to take control of them. And that's the way that works. Well, anyways, guys, that's all I really know so far about the Alien Colonial Marines. I hope you found it helpful. We reached the end of this video, so like the video if you liked it, or if you found it helpful, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and don't forget to tell your friends about me. If you want to stay updated on everything I'm doing in all my videos, follow me on Twitter. It's at xXMonkeyDragon. A link to it will be in the description. Well, anyways, guys, I'm Monkeydragon. That's all I got.